Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe.
Kanishta Vaishnava or Prakrita Bhaktas are those who accept a family priest out of hereditary tradition, or who are prompted by worldly faith to imitate others by taking initiation into a Vishnu mantra and worshipping the deity of Sri Vishnu. Such materialistic devotees are not Shuddha Bhaktas, rather shadow-like semblance of Bhakti called Chaya Bhaktya Vasa is prominent in them. However, they do not have Pratibimba Bhaktya Abhasa, which is reflective semblance of Bhakti. This Pratibimba Bhaktya Abhasa is offensive in nature and is devoid of Vaishnavaism. The stage of Chaya Bhaktya Vasa is the result of great fortune, because it's a preliminary stage of bhakti. People can gradually develop from it into Madhyama and Uttama Vaishnava. Still, those at the stage of Chaya Bhaktya Vasa cannot be called Shuddha Bhaktas. Such people worship the deity with worldly faith. They can only behave towards others according to 10 types of religious duties that I have already described for people in general. The behavior that Shastra prescribes for bhaktas does not apply to them, for they cannot even ascertain who is a true bhakta and who is not. So neophyte devotee, like a Kanishta Bhakta,
What's that?
like beginners. Beginners.
Okay.
They cannot understand who is real bhakta, who is not.
तो उसको बोलो कि वहाँ से काम करके मेरे पास आओ. हाँ, ठीक है. हाँ, तब क्या करो?
The power to discriminate
उनको कहो मृदुला को कि दिखा
is
के
a
लाओ.
symptom of the Madhyama Vaishnava.
आयुष को और किसको करना?
Madhyama Vaishnava is intermediate Vaishnava, little advanced
मामी
Vaishnava.
को दिखा के लाओ.
So they can understand who is beginner, who is materialistic, who is intermediate, who is Uttama. They can
They can,
discriminate.
and now the subject is who can determine this, discriminate?
Intermediate devotee,
Okay.
little advanced devotee. Srimad Bhagavatam described behavior of the Madhyama Vaishnava as follows. Madhyama Bhagavata is one who loves Ishvara, is friendly towards his bhaktas, show mercy towards those who are ignorant of bhakti, and neglects those who are inimical to Ishvara or his bhakta. This,
You know what? Every time there are those words, I always forget their meaning. So,
so like intermediate bhakta, they know who is God, who is bhakta, and act friendly to bhakta, and very merciful to beginners or ignorant people. But inimical to demoniac person, say. I am not referring here to Naimittika Dharma, temporary, religious, or worldly duties.
You see what is written here. Line this. Underline this. For Tridandi Swami. What is written here? Narayan Maharaj.
Again, I'm not referring here to Naimittika Dharma, temporary, religious, or worldly duties.
Not necessary to go in this. We know this very well. We know the sense enjoyment. Why to talk on that? We know this. Not referring means not necessary to understand. You all know.
The behavior that I'm describing is part of Nitya Dharma. And it is essential in the life of a Vaishnava. Other types of behavior that are not opposed to this behavior may be accepted where necessary. A Vaishnava behavior is directed toward 4 categories of individuals. Shri Hari, his bhaktas, materialistic people who are ignorant of spiritual truth, and those who are opposed to bhakti, means demoniac person. A Vaishnava show love, friendship, mercy, and neglect respectively to these 4 kinds of individuals.
Understand? Ignore this and respect to those people. Again read.
Yes.
4 kind of what?
4 kind of people. Okay. Vaishnava behavior is directed toward 4 categories of individuals. Shri Hari, gods.
First, believing in Radha
Mohan. And then his bhaktas.
And the devotee here living. like she is serving.
And then materialistic people who are ignorant of spiritual truth.
Who are not know anything.
No.
They want to help, not fighting or keeping envy. They are friends, they behave friendly.
And those who are opposed to bhakti means demoniac.
Those opposed to bhakti means they don't believe in devotion, love in excess. They are not liking this devotional way.
They are against it.
Against it. That is demoniac also, and as a respectful word, they have no idea. So we have to, by loving and we have to, by ignorance of them, we have to respect them. This is the high class of people too. High category. Like Christian Rayus.
Yes.
Going all the
Yes. Always loving.
loving, hugging, respecting. They are Uttama Adhikari.
Yes. A Vaishnava shows love, friendship, mercy, and neglect respectively to these four kinds of individuals. In other words, we behave lovingly towards Sri Hari, with friendship towards the bhaktas, mercifully towards the ignorant. He neglects those who are inimical.
What is inimical? What means inimical? Enemies. Oh, enemies.
Envy, like kind of against. The first characteristic of Madhyama Vaishnava is that he has prema for Shri Krishna, who is the Supreme Lord of all. The word prema here refers to Shuddha Bhakti.
Yes, right. You see? Bring up prema. He said prema not exist. Shuddha Bhakti. Underline this.
Yes.
Send him page number and details.
The word prema here refers to Shuddha Bhakti, whose symptoms have been described as follows in Bhakti Rasa Mrita Sindhu. This kind of definition of Bhakti, Shuddha Bhakti.
This is Shuddha.
Uttama Bhakti is a consummate endeavor to serve Shri Krishna in favorable mood. It is free from any other desire. It is not covered by knowledge of impersonal Brahma, by the daily and periodic duty outlined in the Smriti Shastra, or by renunciation, yoga, sankhya, and other type of dharma. Bhakti is that imbued with such characteristics is first found in the sadhana practice of Madhyama Vaishnava.
Yeah, sadhana, their behavior change.
It extends up to the stage of bhava and prema. The only characteristic in bhakti of the Kanishta is that of the service to the deity with faith.
With the faith. Faith means fixed faith. Faith.
Shraddha. Such a person does not have the characteristic of Uttama Bhakti, namely Anyabhirashita Shunya, free from ulterior desire, Jnana Karmadi Anavrita, freedom from the covering of impersonal knowledge and fruitive action.
Means explain what is impersonal knowledge and fruitive action.
So impersonal knowledge, they want to become ghosts. They want to merge into the God.
Merge in the God.
Merge, become one with God. And fruitive activity means like a profit. So if I'm doing this, I profit. Kind of selfish. Anukulena Krishna nu Shila. Consummate endeavors to serve Krishna in favorable mood. A Kanishta is considered to have become a Madhyama Vaishnava and a genuine devotee. When bhakti with these symptoms manifests in their heart, prior to this stage, he is a Prakrita Bhakta, which means that he is only a semblance of a Bhakta, Bhakta Abhyasa, or a semblance of a Vaishnava, Vaishnava Abhasa. Kind of like Vaishnava, not the real Vaishnava. Outside Vaishnava, but inside not Vaishnava. Or behavior is not Vaishnava.
Okay, let's understand.
The word Krishnanusirana refers to prema, love for Krishna.
You see, there is no love. How we will love? There is no love exists in this material world. How we will love Krishna? Somebody is wrong.
And it is glorified by the word anukulena. This refers to those things that were favorable to Krishna Prema. Namely,
Can you read again the last sentence?
okay.
Listen. उसको दे देना है पैसा कारपेंटर को वो क्लियर कर दो, चला गया चला है।
That it is qualified by the word of anukulena. Anukulena means favorable service, pleasing service. Means namely friendship with the bhakta, mercy towards ignorance, and neglect of those who are inimical. These three items are also symptoms of Madhyama Vaishnava, it's intermediate Vaishnava. The second characteristic of Madhyama Vaishnava is his friendship toward bhaktas. In those hearts, Shuddha Bhakti has appeared. And who are submissive to Shri Hari's way. Submissive.
Friend,
Oh, friend.
very close, all doing for him.
Yes. Like surrender. They do not offer respect or hospitality to Shuddha Bhakta. They're kind of like inimical person against the Bhakta, they are not good. Therefore,
This plastic, this spoon is not my use.
Therefore, Madhyama and Uttama Bhakta are only suitable people
Keep it for
with whom to develop intimate friendship. So means we should become friendship with Madhyama Vaishnava or Uttama Vaishnava. Madhyama and Uttama Vaishnava.
an Uttam Vaishnava who has a relation. Like she is a Uttam Vaishnava. We have no relation, we are Kanishta or Prakriti Sahajya. Who is living in relationship, they are Uttam. Amadhyam, we cannot be a Uttam. You will see, they will come. Who is not in relationship, they cannot be a Uttam. So Uttam you have become.
Me? No.
Book is that. You will see coming.
I am trying to follow your paths.
I'm not following like you are more high.
Please don't joke me.
Go on.
Yes. In 3 successive years, Bhaktas of Kurina Grama asked Shriman Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, interesting question. What is a Vaishnava? What is a Vaishnava? What are the symptoms by which he can be recognized? Sriman Mahaprabhu replied by instructing them about Uttama, Madhyama, Kanishta, Vaishnava. Now, according to the characteristic of his description, all three of those classes as he described them meet the standards that I have defined for Madhyama, Uttama, Vaishnava. None of them correspond to the Kanishta Bhakta, who are only capable of worshipping the deity form. Because they do not utter Shuddha Krishna Nama. Their chanting is known as Jaya Nama Basa.
Their chanting is not?
It's a Mahaprabhu say Vaishnava is Madhyama or Uttama. Why? Because Kanishta Vaishnava, they cannot chant pure Krishna name. Like this Nama Bas, Chaya Nama Bas means little bit covering, slightly covering. So Chaya Nama Bas refers to semblance of the pure name, obscured by ignorance and anartha. Like sun covered by clouds, which does not manifest in full brilliance. Kind of covering. This is Nama Bas. Nama Bas. Chaya. Let's say Nama Bas. Like I say, numbers it is like before sunrise. If sun appear, we can see everything. But before sunrise, still little bit we can see, but not clear. So it is called Namabas. Okay. Mahaprabhu instructed Madhyama Adhikari Grihastha Vaishnava to serve the three kinds of Vaishnava, which he described as follows. One, from those mouths Krishna Nam heard even once. One, from those mouths Krishna Nam is heard constantly. And one whose very sight spontaneously evokes the chanting of Shri Krishna Nam.
The first one?
First one, just once chanting Hare Krishna or Krishna name. That is the first one. Second one is always chanting. Third one is just seeing him chant Hare Krishna. That's first. All these three types of Vaishnava are worthy of service. But it is not true of one who only utters Nama verse are not Shuddha Krishna Nam. You understand? Okay. You know, three kind of people. But actually, someone who chant Nama verse is not fit for the service. Yes.
What is Nama Bhat? That I have no taste. By under pressure I am doing. I don't feel any taste in something and I do because I have to do. That's a Nama Bhat. Understand? And how I will know the Vaishnava? Who is this? Only by seeing, if you chant to name the Vaishnava, the Krishna Nam, only by looking is the Uttam Adhikari. Is the highest Vaishnava. By looking, name is coming. Sometimes he is always chanting, and by sitting near to him, you feel that his purity is happening. And by going, once he chants the name, it makes pure inside our heart. Once he chants the name, and my heart becomes pure, and it makes me to do that. Right?
Yes.
This is the meaning.
Yes. And this say, only Vaishnavas who utter Shuddha Nam are worthy of service.
Huh?
Only Vaishnavas who utter Shuddha Nam are worthy of service.
Service. Out of last word what he said?
Are worthy of service means
Service.
Someone who chants Shuddha Nama we should serve that person. Kind of.
That? How he chants? Because he is always in the service. He is so connected. The name is coming only pure and loving. The connection of that Vaishnava is become pure. Really he is connected.
Yes. Because he is connected with Radha Mohan so much. Therefore, once just seeing him, just remember Radha Mohan. His heart is so pure. Just seeing, become inspired to chant. Okay? We are instructed to serve the Vaishnavas in accordance with their respective level of advancement. The word Maitri signifies association, conversation, and service.
Association means living with him. Second?
Conversation.
Discussion.
Conversation.
By talking, asking. And by service.
By service.
By devotion, by doing something. Three things helps to understand and grow in spiritual life. First is
association.
Come near to him, sit near to him, feel the vibration, listen to words, try to understand that. If you don't understand, ask the questions and it will give you clear, doubts will be clear, and do some service. Others are doing, do service. Some service, what is beneficial for you, that you can fit to do that. This increase our purity inside. That is Jaiva Dharma. This is the duty of the soul. Improve that.
As soon as one sees a pure Vaishnava, one should welcome him.
How to welcome? You offer some water, you offer some prasadam, give the place for sitting, asana. This is welcome. Not that somebody comes, you're talking, you're standing, no say to please sit down, no give some juice to drink, no give eating something. Okay, I'm busy, I will meet you again. And formal, that is not respectful.
Offer him respect. It is mentioned. At first, welcome him and offer him respect. Offer him a seat.
Comfortable seat.
And converse with him. Fulfill his need as far as one is able. one should serve him in all these ways, and one should never criticize him or show him disrespect, even if his appearance is unattractive or if he has some disease. The third characteristic of the Madhyama Vaishnava is that he bestows the mercy on the ignorant. The word Varisha refers to people who are ignorant of spiritual truth, bewildered, or foolish. It means materialistic people who have not received any genuine guidance in spiritual matters, but have not been contaminated by unauthorized doctrine such as Mayavada. They are not envious of bhaktas and bhakti, but their mundane egoism and attachment prevents them from developing faith in Shri Hari. Learned scholars also belong in this category if they have not attained the highest fruit of study, which is to develop faith in Shri Hari. The Kanishta Adhikari or Prakrita Bhakta is standing at the doorway to the temple of Bhakti. But because of ignorance in the principle of Sambandha Jnana, he has not yet attained Shuddha Bhakti.
Without Sambandha Jnana, there is no Shuddha Bhakti. Underline.
Yes.
Red color, not black.
Such a
not fixed in anything. To fixed in material is no meaning. Not fixed in one pointed in the center is no Sutta Bhakti. No Jaiva.
Such person is also regarded as Varisha until he comes to the platform of Shuddha Bhakti. When he becomes acquainted with the truth of Sambandha Jnana, and awaken ruchi for Shuddha Harinam by the mercy of pure bhakta. His ignorance will be dissipated, and he will attain the status of a Madhyama Vaishnava.
He has no written that you have to read philosophy. No written that you have to only Sambandha Gyan and chanting. No other thing is required. Sambandha with Ishta.
But at first, Gurudev, by the mercy of pure bhakta.
Sure.
In this book is written in the association of pure bhakta.
So, by the association pure bhakta, we can
Association pure bhakta means association of who is a sambandha or not. He has a relation already or not. Then is a pure bhakta. If he is not related, how he will open me to relate? I am not related any place. How I will help you to relate with anything because I have no idea. So we have to find some Suddha Bhakta, Suddha association to listen who is already related, and he will relate me and bring for the Suddha Bhakti, Jaiva Dharma.
So pure bhakta means who has relationship of the Lord.
Yeah.
That is the point.
Pure means Suddha relation. When pure is coming, he is already Sambandha. When Uttam Adhikari is coming, he is Avideha and Pariyojan. He is practicing in Avideha. Uttam, there are many categories, but somebody is living in the Pariyojan.
In the rasa.
Rasa.
In flow.
Flow, not in philosophy.
It is essential that a Madhyama Vaishnava should bestow his mercy upon all the above-mentioned ignorant people.
Because he is not ignorant now. He sees the ignorant people, but he is enlightened with sambandha, relation. This is Sambandha Gyan is a madhyam, nature of spirituality.
He should treat them as guests and should satisfy their needs as far as he is able. But that is not enough in itself. He should also act in such a way as to awaken their faith in Ananya Bhakti, Shuddha Bhakti, one-point Bhakti, Ekantik Bhakti, their ruchi for Shuddha Nam.
So up was written, and he should satisfy their needs as far as he is able. So this means maybe I have to give them something to eat and to drink.
Yeah. Or sometimes.
So easy things, or to this.
Or they have some anxiety or question. They may, we can help also.
If we are in sambandha, then we can help.
Then we can help.
We have no relation. We are not in category to help others.
Yeah.
So that is the real meaning of mercy.
That is the mercy.
Oh, this one very interesting, huh? Next. The ignorant may be victimized by bad association. May fall down at any time because they lack expertise in the Shastra.
And this Shastra is helping for Kanistha. Who is in Kanistha to bring out from the ignorance. Not to the Madhyam. You see, Shastra is there. You see, philosophy, because they are ignorant, they have to bring out from ignorance. Shastra is helping.
The Madhyama Vaishnava should always protect such susceptible people from bad association. So association is very important. He should mercifully give them his association and gradually instruct them in spiritual matters. And in the glory of Shuddhana. A mentally unbalanced person must be under the care of physician. Okay. Some mentally unbalanced person means all disturbing person, mentally disturbing person must be under the care of doctor. Because he cannot cure himself. So he needs some help. Just as one should pardon the anger of diseased person, so one should also excuse the improper behavior of the ignorant. We should excuse ignorant people's behavior. Sometimes they misbehave.
Not to take and pain it. Because we are ignorant and we disturb with ignorance. But if we increase our life, we will not disturb. balanced.
Yes, this is balance. This attitude also known as mercy. This also known as mercy. The ignorant have many misconceptions, such as faith in karma kanda. You know karma kanda? Karma kanda is if doing some karma, some good reaction comes. Like go to heavenly planet, or if do the pious activity, I become rich. If I help some people, I become also helpful. Or occasional inclination toward jnana, worshipping the deity with ulterior motive, faith in yoga, indifference towards the association pure Vaishnava, attachment to Varnashrama and many other things.
This is also bad. Varnashram Dharma. I'm sannyasi, I'm brahmachari.
Many people worshiping deity. Oh, I want to become God. I want to liberate it. I'm merging into the God. However, the Kanishta Adhikari means beginner.
I always forget.
Kanishta Adhikari can quickly become a Madhyama Adhikari, Shuddha Bhakta. When these misconceptions are dispelled by good association, mercy and good instruction.
Fast they can go. They can go fast. Writing or doing something else. Listen, a very important subject.
No, I can find reading.
So this is also book. Listen. Listening is more important. Writing is no good because book is there. What you are writing?
No, she is reading in the book.
No, it's a bogus. You are listening. Then your mind is not listening.
I'm not good at English.
No, try to listen. Listening is Sravanam. First is Sravanam Dasyam. Not reading. Reading will not help you. Listening is going inside your heart. And you want to keep its mind in head. Record or listen. You are checking word or spelling?
Yes, spelling. I want to.
No, check. Listen. Penetrate in your heart.
So this is interesting. By good association of sadhu, pure Vaishnava, and mercy, good instruction, all ignorance go away. When such people begin to worship the deity of Bhagavan, it may be understood that they have laid the foundation of all auspiciousness. Means if someone who worshipping the deity is very, very auspicious. Of this, there is no doubt, no doubt. They do not have the defect of adhering to false doctrine. And for this reason, they have a sense of true Shraddha.
Faith.
Faith.
A listening creates the faith.
So good association, mercy, good instruction.
Instruction when I will listen.
Listen.
Not reading. Try to understand.
Instruction means hearing.
Very.
Then worshipping deity starts. Then true Shraddha is coming. Their deity worship is not like that of the Maya body. Why? Maya body who do not have even a trace of Shraddha for the deity.
No faith.
No faith. And who are offender at the lotus feet of Shri Hari. Why? Because my body thinks Lord has no form,
No eat, no water.
no.
Why to give? He's a God. Why to give water and food? Why to make a bed for him? He's a God. Impersonal philosophy. And why deity worshipping? To develop personal relations. Be close, be relate. Why deity worshipping? How you become close and personal.
So that's why the word Shraddhaya ihate, he worshipped with faith, have been used in the shloka. This Bhagavatam shloka, 11 to 47.
No. Reading it.
Yes. I am not good. Just shloka before. That describes Kanishta Bhakta.
What is sloka?
Okay. Okay, this one. one who faithfully worships the deity form of Sri Hari but does not render service to his bhakta or to other living beings is a prakrita bhakta, a materialistic devotee. This is Kanishta Adhika. This is Kanishta version. Beginner.
Which kind of service does it mean?
Service means how many people are there. Service means how you care them.
Can be everything.
Everyone.
And everything.
Everyone.
Yes.
Everything is service. For the devotee who has a deity. Everything what is happening is a service. And who is nearby me, always be in the service. This is not your thing. Because I think that is a Narayan God and this is my business, property, my house, my husband, my this, then it's different. Then it's Prakriti Bhakta, very lowest. They need philosophy, Shastra to understand. And this is the Shastra for Jaiva Dharma, that you have to see not only to the deity, to the all circumstances, that is all circumstances He creates for you. His mercy.
Mayavada philosophy teaches that Bhagavan has no form and that a deity is simply an imaginary icon.
It's a Mayavad. Mind goes like this. You watch, thinking is like this, then Mayavad is also sitting inside us.
Mayavadi arrange for neophytes to worship the deity. But how can they have any faith in the deity? There is a significant difference between their deity worship and that of even the most neophyte Vaishnava. It's completely different mentality, Mayavadi and even neophyte Vaishnava. Kanishtadhikari Vaishnava worship the deity with faith. Knowing that Bhagavan possesses personal form and attributes. Many good quality. Mayavadis, however, believe that Bhagavan has no form or no attribute, and that the deity is therefore imaginary and temporary. Neophytes are not guilty of the offense of Mayavada. And that is why they are accepted as Prakrita Vaishnava, materialistic devotees. Even though they do not possess any other Vaishnava characteristic. So my mind is offender. But the neophyte Vaishnava, they are not offender. But they don't have good quality like Madhyama Adhikari or Uttama Adhikari. They're beginners, they don't behave nicely. This is where their Vaishnavism is found. On the strength of this one quality, and by the mercy of sadhus, they will certainly gradually be elevated. Madhyama Adhikari Vaishnava must be genuinely merciful towards such people. If they are, the neophyte bhakta's worship of the deity and his chanting of Harinama will quickly rise from abhasya stage to purely transcendental stage. The Madhyama Vaishnava fourth characteristic is neglect towards those who are inimical. Here we must define enmity and describe its different types. And so it explain. Enmity dvesha is particular attitude which also known as masalata, envy. And which is exactly the opposite of love, like hate.
What? Again?
Okay. Enmity, dvesha, is particular attitude which is also known as matsaryata, envy.
Means envy create master means what you say in English?
Envy means
jealousness.
yes, jealous.
And jealousness is there, then there is no loving, no relation.
No love.
No relation, because not only Krishna, his associate you have no love.
No.
You are not Krishna only. The associate of Krishna has to be loved.
They hate to Vaishnava also, associate.
We have to keep distance from them. Because this ambiness will come and jealousness will come, or we will collapse.
Destroy everything. There are 5 different types of devotion. 5 different of devotion means enviousness or hatred. One is absence of faith in Ishvara. Means no faith in God, no faith in Dharma. The belief that Ishvara is nothing more than a natural potency that brings about result of all actions. Second was the belief that Ishvara has no particular form, no form. And another one is the belief that Jivas are not eternally subordinate to Ishvara. Means Jiva is independent of the Lord. Of the Lord. We are master thinking. We are God. And the absence of mercy, no mercy. So envious person has no mercy.
This person
No mercy.
seems to be a really bad one.
Yes, very bad. So individuals whose hearts are contaminated by these inimical attitudes are absolutely bereft of Shuddha Bhakti. Bereft of Shuddha Bhakti means if someone who is envious cannot have Shuddha Bhakti. Shuddha Bhakti.
Relationship, Shuddha Bhakti means relation. Sambandha is the Shuddha Bhakti. Relation cannot develop. They cannot develop loving exchange.
Because envious. They don't like, and it's difficult to relate with someone who doesn't like.
And if you have a Shuddha Bhakti, you are related with Gopal, you will become envious with others. Never. All is the baby, child. Why you will envy? No need. You will not associate that you can do. But no envy. Shuddha Bhakti is Jaiva Dharma. As Jaiva Dharma is Sambandha of Jiva with the Ishtadev, not with Gurudev. Try to understand. Guru is the way, He showed the way. But His mercy can open my eyes and way for clear to understand.
They do not even have prakrita bhakti, the rudimentary devotion that is doorway to Shuddha bhakti. Which is represented by the neophyte bhakta, worship of the deity.
Why we worship to the deity? Because we are related, we are in love. Love means Shuddha Bhakti.
When someone who was inimical, envious, they are not of neophyte devotee, not devotee at all. Five types of enmity are found to coexist with attachment to material sense enjoyment.
You see, all are there. Namatic Dharma, everything is same thing. What is for Vaishnava? That Dhamma.
Means if someone has material sense enjoyment, that has some kind of enmity in her. Sometimes the third and fourth types of enmity lead to such an extreme form of asceticism or aversion towards the world that it culminates in self-annihilation. Means finish ourselves. Sometimes that kind of enmity leads, enmity make havoc to ourselves. Sometimes destroy ourselves. This is seen in the lives of the Mayavadi sannyasi. How should the bhakta behave toward such inimical people? They say, it is their duty to avoid them.
One thing, avoid it. Don't associate with it.
Because associate, our heart will be contaminated by the association. And they become more angry, more envious sometimes. Like if we say something, they become more angry, more envious. So therefore, keep distance. The word upeksha, neglect, does not imply that one should abandon all social dealings that are normal between human beings. Nor does it mean that one should fail to alleviate an inimical person's difficulty or deprivation if he falls into distress. This means just keep distance does not mean abandon everything. Kind of like a social dealing, normal dealing, we deal normally.
We behave, we sit, we respectful, but we don't enter in their teachings that means respect, distance.
Grihastha Vaishnavan. Grihastha means householder. Remain within society. So they have many types of relationships.
Yeah.
For instance, with relatives through marriage, with others through business dealings, through the maintenance of property, bringing up of animals, through endeavoring to mitigate suffering, ailments of others, though their position as citizens of the state. These different social relations entail connection with inimical people. So avoidance does not mean that one should at once give them up. No.
Be bad. You see?
Yes.
So beautiful. They want to make brahmachari sannyasi to everyone. Crazy. Yeah, Dharma is not telling like that.
No.
Wow.
One is obliged to conduct routine affairs and interact with people who are indifferent to Ishvara. but one should not take their association when it comes to spiritual matters.
Yeah.
So ordinary dealing, we behave like nicely.
Okay.
But if the kind of spiritual matters and belief, then we should not. We should not come close. Keep distance.
We go close to that
And we should not to
because
say,
we have no faith in Gurudev.
we should not to argue. We should not to discuss intimately fighting. No.
Yeah. This is Karla. Nistha is not there. Sai bhav is not there. Bhav is very waves, full of waves.
This is very. This is described quite in detail.
This is a Jaiva Dharma. You don't understand that our line is like this. It's very clear.
Yes.
Suddha Bhakti means Jaiva Dharma. A Jaiva Dharma means Sambandha Gyan. Sambandha Gyan, when we develop Sambandha Gyan in Kanistha Madhyam, Sambandha means faith. Faith means Sambandha. When we have no faith, we are not Madhyama. We will never go to the Madhyama. We will be always lowest.
But devotee thinks, oh, I'm Uttama. I'm Madhyama.
Because I have no faith and I say Madhyama. Faith is the primary thing to develop myself in Madhyama. And Madhyama will come when I have a avideha and sambandha. Pariyoja. Sambandha is there, is sambandha come, and then pariyojan come. Then is coming. Understand? And Uttama, who is always in the Pariyojan on Avideha state. They are Uttama.
Yes.
You will see it will come.
Some member of one's own family may acquire malicious nature as a result of their sinful activity from previous life.
Some had the animal birth and he become human. The previous life, no sanskara. Like a dog, you see. Dog cannot sit in one place, eat in one place. They will fighting. So we cannot eat together, and fighting means we coming from the dog life. Previous life was dog. Snake always poisonous and trying to fight with everything because my life was a snake before and my nature is still poisonous. Every time I want to throw the poison from my mouth. Yeah, this is the sanskara.
Should one abandon such people? Should we give up such people? Certainly not. Certainly no. No.
No give up.
No. Not to give up.
This is the Vaishnava. When you not give up and you change yourself. How it goes? Sanskara will change yourself. Inner sanskara. Well, how much you will run from the people? You cannot need to run. They say, give up this, give up this, give. Why to give up? Vaishnava not give up. He embraces everything. One time you are telling that everyone has to give love and respect and see the Krishna, and you give up means you want to give up Krishna? Crazy. Today give up, tomorrow catch up.
It's just the opposite.
That's nature's kind of mindset. I like, I don't like. This is
I like my husband whole life, but now I don't like because I become spiritual. Crazy, what you are spiritual? You have no devotion. Nobody. No, see the associate of Krishna. This associate is Krishna mercy to you. Who is not favorable in my life, are not favorable, what is the problem? Favorable or not favorable, both are helpful. Because if it is favorable, you will grow fast. If not favorable, then he is teaching always to be fixed in your goal.
And be humble also.
Humble.
And tolerate.
Tolerate, like a another bee.
Yes.
Teaching this, these are teaching coming. So all is beneficial.
Yes.
One should deal with them without attachment insofar as ordinary affairs are concerned. But one should not associate with them for spiritual matters.
But nature, we associate with them in spiritual. Now you are my everything. Now you guide.
Upeksha should be applied in this regard. Spiritual association means to meet together for the purpose of spiritual advancement.
This is the point, my dear. You see now, Jayananda Maharaj is underlining himself. Now he will preach on that.
Yes. Yes.
The pace here.
This one. Yes.
You want that I underline here also? You want that I underline? Later. Okay.
Wow.
Spiritual association means meet together for the purpose of spiritual advancement. To discuss topics, eternal truth, and to render reciprocal service.
Attender, No, first is what?
Discuss topic of eternal truth.
Eternal truth is I am related.
Oh.
This is the eternal truth. And when eternal truth you make clear, he is my son, he is my friend, I am Radha Dasi. This is eternal. Eternal truth.
Sambandha.
Sambandha.
Jnana.
Then second thing is coming, how to be in that service.
Means avideya.
No, sambandha, avideha means, sadhak deha avideya. Siddha deha, no. In sadhak
deha. And then, welfare that awakens one's devotional sentiment, feeling, spiritual feeling. Upeksha means avoiding the association of people with whom such types of exchange are not possible.
Avoid it.
Okay. Upeksha means avoiding the association of people with whom such types of exchange are not possible.
Understand or not?
Yes. Therefore, Gurudev, Sajati Sangha is necessary. Means same mood, same feeling, we could exchange together. That kind of association we need.
You can do that, right? Yeah?
When an inimical person who has adopted discordant or inconsistent opinions hear glorification Shuddha Bhakti or virtuous instruction regarding Bhakti, he will immediately retort with some futile arguments.
Result will come.
Which is not beneficial for you or for him. We should not...
What is the word?
Okay. Some inimical person who has... inimical person who adopts discordant or inconsistent, not agree, disagreement, opinion. Here, glorification Shuddha Bhakti or virtuous instruction regarding Bhakti, he will immediately retort with some futile argument which is not beneficial for you or for him. One should avoid such fruitless argument. We should avoid fruitless argument. And interact with such people only as far as necessary in routine social dealings. So we should not argue. And we should just associate in social dealing, not spiritual matter. One may think that one should include inimical people among the ignorant, and therefore bestow mercy upon them. But if one does so, one will not help them, and will only harm oneself.
Harm.
Harm.
Yeah.
You know, if we want to help inimical person, but it does not help other, like instead of we are harmful. One should be benevolent, but with caution, very careful. Madhyama Adhikari Shuddha Bhaktas should certainly follow these 4 instructions. If they neglect to do so in any way, they become guilty of behaving improperly. Thus fail to do that for which they are qualified. This is considered a serious defect explained in Srimad Bhagavatam. Eleventh Canto, 21-2. To be firmly established in the duty one is authorized to perform is good quality, whereas failure to do so is a fault. Good qualities and faults are ascertained in this way. So we should follow the kind of instruction. Otherwise, our fault.
Kanishta, I will stay Kanishta.
In other words, good qualities and faults are determined according to one's eligibility and not by any other criteria. According to our eligibility kind of qualification.
What is it? Shama Priya को दो, हम चाबी रखते हैं. पूछो उनसे कब आ रहे हैं, क्या है.
according to the Shastras, the Madhyamadikari Shuddha Bhakta should develop prema
You see,
for
prema.
Krishna.
And he said, no prema exists.
And friendship with his pure bhaktas.
Wow.
Friendship with pure bhakta. He should be merciful to the ignorant and should neglect those who are inimical, envious. The degree of friendship that the Madhyama Bhakta establishes with other Bhaktas should be in keeping with the degree of their advancement in bhakti. The degree of mercy that he bestows upon the ignorant depend on their degree of sincerity or foolishness.
Wow.
Madhyama Bhakta considers all these things as he interacts with others in spiritual affairs. Worldly affairs should be conducted in a straightforward manner, but should always be performed with consideration the ultimate spiritual benefit. Vaishnava should be straightforward, means no inside and outside is same. But also consideration of the ultimate spiritual benefit. Just then, a resident of Baragachi named Nityananda Das interrupted by saying, "What is the behavior of Uttama Bhaktas?" He's asking highest grade of Bhakta. Slightly startled, Babaji Mahashaya said, "Brother, you have asked a question that I'm just in the process of answering. Let me finish what I have to say." This he's in flow, nah? So he want to interrupt Gurudev. So Guru,
Again?
see, one devotee Nityananda interrupted by saying, "What's the behavior of Uttama Bhaktas?" But Babaji Mahashaya said, "I'm just in the process of answering. Let me finish what I have to say. I'm old man. My memory is fading. So don't interrupt. Let me speak everything." If the subject matter change too abruptly, I forget what I was going to say. Babaji was strict. Although he never found fault with anyone. You understand? Although he never find fault. Find fault. He see like kind of some fault.
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 In anyone.
But he was quickly to respond when anyone spoke inappropriately. Everyone was stunned, surprised to hear his words. Again he offered pranam to Nityananda Prabhu at the foot of banyan tree and resumed speaking.
Wow.
Babaji, when bhakti of the Madhyama Vaishnava progresses beyond the stage of sadhana and bhava, comes to the level of prema,
Wow.
it becomes highly condensed. And at that time, the Vaishnava becomes an Uttama Bhakta. You know?
Again?
Okay. When the bhakti of the Madhyama Vaishnava progress beyond the stage of sadhana and bhava, this bhava means just beginning prema, the before prema.
Bhav means sarup.
Ah.
That is bhav.
Ah. This is Latin, eh?
Sarupa bhav.
Ah.
My bhav is sarupa.
Swarupa? Okay.
Bhav means my spiritual identity.
Spiritual feeling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Her spiritual identity is Mother Jasoda. So her spiritual identity is her bhav.
Okay.
Bhav make the physical body bhav and my spiritual body feeling. That is the avidya.
And then come to the level of prema. Prema.
Pariyojana.
Yes. It becomes highly condensed.
Yeah. Bhav and
Bhava is prema is condensed.
Your Manjari Sarup is your bhav. And the East is your prema. Then rasa is following. Association will flow.
More
Bhav and prema.
At that time, Vaishnava become Uttama Bhakta.
I say na this. When avidya and pariyojan is practiced, no other business. That is Uttama Adhikari. And Madhyam is he is in a come from the Sambandha to Grahara Sambandha, Nishtha. Madhyam is only Nishtha. Prem becomes very firm faith.
Srimad Bhagavatam describes these symptoms of...
Underline this, page number right now. Underline this.
Okay.
Babaji's teaching.
Which page?
193.
Thank you.
Okay, Srimad Bhagavatam describes the symptoms of an Uttama Bhajna as follows.
So Uttam Bhagavad.
Uttama Bhagavatam. One
Bhav and prema both working.
Okay. One who sees his own Bhagavad Bhavan, the ecstatic mood of attraction towards Sri Bhagavan,
You see?
means sambandha and relation with Swarupa.
You see the mercy that I know that this is the Uttam Bhakta.
Wow.
And you see, I never studied this.
This is interesting, very, very.
And Madhyam, who is in firm faith, and nishtha of sambandha, relations, he never deviates from his Ishtadev and Guru nishtha. No jumping next.
Madhyama is Guru Nishta and Ishta Nishta.
And some test is coming
Ruchi, huh?
for Ruchi, for Avidya. How to know the details and how to progress for Avidya. How to go in sambandha.
Okay. Again, one who sees his own Bhagavad Bhavan. This Bhagavad Bhavan is ecstatic mood of attraction towards Sri Bhagavan, means for the feeling.
Bhagavad Bhava. Bhavan no. Bhava.
But this, Bhavan.
Bhavan no.
No, Bhavan.
Bhava. Bhagavad Bhava.
Bhagavad Bhava, feeling. By feeling.
Only feeling. All feeling. Get dekho tit sham mein. Where I see my Ishtadev. I see you everywhere. This is Bhagavad Bhava.
Yes.
I no see anything without you. Where I see Swami to everywhere. All your mercy is floating in the world.
Wow.
That is Bhagavad Bhava.
Yes.
Mother see everywhere to his Gopal. This is Bhagavad Bhava.
You see, one who sees his own Bhagavad Bhava in the hearts of all the Jiva and see all being within Bhagavan is
Everything is my goal.
Is Uttama Bhagavan.
That's the prema.
This is with Swarupa. With Swarupa.
Swarup without
Without Swarupa, impossible.
And without Nishtha, Shraddha and Nishtha not coming, then Swarup not coming.
So without Guru Nishta, Ishta Nishta, Swarupa not to come. Prema not to come.
No, Sardha is Kanishta nature. And sometimes Sardha is there, sometimes doubt is there, sometimes faith is there, sometimes no faith is there. I like, sometimes don't like.
This is
Kanishta.
Kanishta. But Madhyama is fixing.
He has a Sardha, and Sardha brings firm faith.
Firm faith. Guru and Ishta, firm faith.
In relation.
In relation.
Relation not, then what faith is there?
And relation
make you to come to the Nishtha from faith. If not relation happen in Kanishta stage, relation not happen, then firm faith will not come.
So without relationship is Kanishta.
Huh?
Without relationship is no Shraddha, no strong Shraddha.
No strong. Shraddha is there. I have a relation, but what relation, how relation, which relation, we have to know, decide. The day we got the firm faith, I developed from Madhyam to Uttam. And Uttam means Bhav and Prem both come. Sarup, Avideha and Pariyojan both practice.
So means
no other practice.
Gurudev, you say in the stage of Bhava, your Swarupa is
Bhava is your Swarupa.
In the Swarupa.
Bhav is there. Feeling is there in the Swarupa. Mother, she is a motherly love. The motherly feeling is there.
That is Bhava.
Bhava. And then Gopal has near, that love is in the front.
Then if that Bhava more condensed, become Prema.
That's the point. And he said, Prem is never happened.
We lost.
One person writes, Sadhu Maharaj is devotee of Radhika, we are ISKCON and Gaudiya Math, we are devotee of Chaitanya. So we are on the line of Chaitanya, Sadhu Maharaj is line of Radhika.
But Gurudev, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Radha.
I cannot explain this, but you see this, what is Chaitanya, what is Radha, they don't understand.
This is very ridiculous, Gurudev.
This Guru, I will show you, the Guru is writing that our ISKCON and Gaudiya Math is telling we are follower of Chaitanya. And Sadhu Maharaj is teaching we are follower of Radhika.
This is very
different.
interesting.
And we cannot, I will not advise to follow Sadhu Maharaj. Because our line of Bhakti Siddhanta is different and his line is different.
No, Guru, then I say, what's the aim of appearance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu?
That is a long process. You don't understand this, then what to say? His Guru is telling this conception to the disciples, means where he stands.
We can understand his position. Or even some gurus.
And 10,000, 15,000 persons is following blindly to them.
10,000, 15,000.
Blindly to them.
Acha.
This concept.
Acha. Oh my. Acha.
What to say? I was surprised to see.
Interesting.
Huh? Very interesting.
Interesting, huh, Gurudev? If we read Chaitanya Charitamrita, then we understand.
No, they say that Chaitanya is Krishna. There is no Radha.
No, but Radha.
That means no reading. They don't know about even the Chaitanya.
Yeah, they want to. They don't want to think about Radha. They only Krishna.
Where they will go? If they will go to Kubja or Rukmini,
no, still.
Where they will go? Kubja service or Rukmini ka service? Or Chandravali service?
Difficult to say good.
I know. They will go to Radha service.
No. No way.
Their teaching is Kubja, following. Their teaching to be Rukmini's devotee. If you are interested, go for that, but anybody can stop you. If you like Rukmini is a queen, and this is much opulence life.
Yes. This is very opulent.
And first meeting of the Krishna is a Kubja. So this is also, if you want first meeting, personal relation, not need to go very far, Mathura only go, and you will get it. Right or not?
Yes, interesting.
It was very surprising.
Surprising. Very surprising. He's good, huh?
You want to see? I show you.
Yes, I want to see.
Radhe